everyone, this is a bit of a impromptu video. I thought I'd talk about negging. So if you're not familiar with the word, basically there was a book that came out in 2005 by someone called Neil Strauss. And in this book, he developed this concept of negging. I think it's not so popular now because obviously people use Tinder primarily to pick up women. There's not so much emphasis on going out there and picking people as in like pick-up artists. That trend has seemed to die down a bit now, but it was really popular in the 2000s. If I just read out what negging is, so you're kind of aware of it. Negging is a term used to describe the act of deliberately making a backhanded compliment or an insult disguised as flirtatious in order to undermine someone's confidence with the hope she'll be more vulnerable to your advances. So what it's about basically is bringing someone's guard down, disarming them so they will be more likely to see you as a potential suitor, which off the bat is a completely toxic way to pick up women. This concept became popular because it gave hope to men that were probably didn't fall into the conventionally attractive kind of bracket. So it was all about men that maybe weren't as physically attractive as other men, giving them a chance to pick up women. There's various tactics in it, but one of them is primarily making women feel shit about themselves to get laid. And this came about in one of the messages I received. So I received a message that said, "You are a very attractive woman, but that flowery dress does nothing for you. I hope you don't mind me telling you." And then just put a kiss on the end. So when I received the message, obviously the first thing it did was, for a split second, it made me feel bad about myself. So the man in that aspect, he got what he intended. It did make me feel bad about myself. And then I did what most women do. I went on the girl's WhatsApp and I said, "Do I look okay in this dress? This man's just said this about me." My friends are just obviously like lovely and they said, "You look fine. He's just being a twat, ignore him." And obviously I didn't reply to the man because if he wanted to get me to go on a date by making me feel bad about myself, that's not how I would want someone that I'm potentially going to be involved with to exhibit behaviour and be like that with me. Obviously straight away just ignored him. But if we think of the content on the internet that you'll see quite a lot, it's all about bringing other women down. A lot of it is about men, maybe men in a space where they haven't been successful in love. And instead of helping other men find relationships, find love, they'll basically bring other women down. And they'll use this term accountability a lot. And just in general, if you're producing content to bring another sex down, it's not really the right way to go. Even though I've had possibly bad, experiences, relationship with men, I literally don't sit on this platform and trash men because I know that there are good men out there. I can see it in my comment section. I know there are good men out there. I try and be purposeful in my content and not bash men because I can see that's not all men. It's a small section of society that try and bring women down basically. How men do this, they do it two ways. Even women do this to women as well. They will bring women down by A, using their appearance, that's the number one thing, and B, they'll use a woman's sexual experience or how many people she slept with as another way to bring women down. You only have to see this in the comment section of my videos sometimes. I've felt the brunt of this. Basically, I'm not going to name names, but another YouTuber, quite a big YouTuber, did a piece on Bumble and they did a response video to another YouTuber. And my video that I did about Bumble, it basically caught a bit of traction on that. My video popped up in suggested. So basically, I got all the negative trolling from that video popped up on my video saying that I was average. A lot of it was just saying, the usual stuff, saying that I was average. One person told me that I was a 5 out of 10, which was nice. But just in general, trying to to bring me down, basically. And I just had to ignore it, basically. And I am getting better at ignoring the trolls now. Like, the longer I do this, I know that the more people that see my work, the more trolls I get. At the moment, I've been quite sheltered in my work. I don't really get a lot of heat, but it's something that I'll just have to get used to, really, being on this platform, is that I will get picked apart for my appearance, because that's primarily what men use to bring women down. And if you look at any kind of creators, there's the creators that lift women up and help women, and there's the people that put out content to bring women down. I just wish that a lot of men wouldn't get stuck into watching that content, because these creators that are trashing women, they're doing nothing to help you. They're doing nothing to help you find a stable and loving relationship. They're just putting out this narrative that all women are the same, and they're just taking, what they're doing is they're taking a subsection of women in society that obviously do exist, but they're saying that all women are like this, and that's simply not true. And I think one of the main reasons I do my videos is to show men that there are normal women out there. There are women out there that have reasonable opinions and aren't looking for this kind of mythical male figure that doesn't exist. I just wish, instead of men watching this content, negging women, bringing them down, talking about their appearance, talking about how many people they've had sex with to bring them down, I wish they would watch other content creators which lift up women, because a lot of these men are hurt and they're not dealing with that hurt. They're pushing that hurt onto someone else. And yeah, I've talked in the past about being jealous of other content creators, but instead of using that jealousy to destroy me, I'm using it as motivation to do better, to be better, to improve my life. And that's what you need to do, really. If you're seeing something in another human that you want, instead of trying to bring that person down, you have to strive yourself and try and get that. In terms of like negging, bringing women down to get them to go out of you, it's a very slippery slope, and it's ultimately you're just going to get a short-term win. And do you really want to date someone that you can manipulate so easily that they will just mold to whatever you say? And if you're looking for someone like that, you have to think about yourself and think that's not really a good behaviour to have. If you date someone and that is how you've met them, by them negging you, lowering your self-esteem, they're going to be like, you can't wear this, you can't go out looking like this, I don't want you to do your makeup like that. And as my friend said in the WhatsApp chat, they were just like, stay away. But it can be easy for a girl to just be bamboozled by someone that's like really attractive, got a lot going on, and for them to just almost ignore that red flag of, yeah, I'm being negged by this guy, this guy, this is how this guy is getting me. So please, any guy watching this, because I know a lot of guys watch my videos, don't neg someone to get them. I saw something that Jordan Peterson said, where I know he's a bit controversial, but he did say that Tinder has taken the rejection away from men, and it's definitely easier for a guy to message someone and get rejected on Tinder versus a guy going up to a girl in a bar, being rejected, and then having all her friends laugh at him. So it's completely different. And I see this a lot where it says, if someone's attractive, don't lead with them. Oh, you're really attractive. Lead with a neg. And just no. Any sane woman is not going to respond to that. Any sane woman is going to be, what the fuck are you playing at? No. Do you want someone that is so broken down and vulnerable that will respond to that? Because that's ultimately the type of woman you'll pick up if you start negging women. So to wrap this up, the trolls probably won't even be around for this part, but If you're going to troll me, just don't. If anyone is going to be hard on their appearance, it's going to be myself. Nothing that trolls can say to be as hard as what I do to myself and pick myself apart. But you have to really think, why are you commenting on a video and telling someone that they're not attractive? Why are you doing that? That's coming out of a place of trying to bring someone down. It's not coming from a place of trying to uplift someone. It's coming from a place of trying to bring them down. And I think those people just need to work on themselves rather than trying to bring a girl down that's literally trying to make their way in life. And like anything, a certain section of men, they will just criticise whatever I do. If I was putting out content that was like, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, they would criticise me. Because I'm doing content that's saying, you know, don't chase men, they'll criticise me. So yeah, I am getting a thick skin to it now and just ignoring the people that try and neg me online, basically. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you liked the video and take care.